Hello, everybody. My name's Gabe with the Holodad. I am the Holodad. Thanks for joining. This is my first video. Obviously, the channel is brand new as well. Imitation is the best form of flattery, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Imitating some of my favorite YouTubers out there that do candle reviews, holiday stuff. We go absolutely crazy for a yard haunt, trick-or-treaters, Halloween decorations, everything. So this channel will be a little mix of candles. Obviously, we love candles, so that'll be a lot of emphasis on that. And then decorations and holiday stuff. Holodad, that's what my buddies gave me the nickname. I go all out for every holiday. So we do it upright and it's fun. So today, obviously, I went to the Yankee Candle Halloween Kickoff. I did not get one of these this year. I don't know why. I usually do every year. So a lot of these candles that I got today were the first time that I was experiencing or smelled them, because of the little rubbing smells usually in these catalogs. I think I wear those out pretty quickly. But the Halloween scents, I got two. I have Haunted Hayride. I love that candle. It's about halfway down my the burn time. I've used about half of it last year and I absolutely love it. In that one, I get a lot of black pepper. It's a little overpowering with black pepper to me, but it's just a really cool candle. It smells different. That's the neatest thing that Yankee does with their Halloween line, is they just smell a little different. It doesn't smell exactly like the notes that spell it out. I think it's just a little twist on things, which brings us to Jacko Lantern. There's the logo. And Jacko Lantern, I was excited about because obviously it's a pumpkin. I get a lot of pumpkin there. A lot of people online were saying pumpkin guts, like it smelled a little differently, more squashy maybe than actual pumpkin or pumpkin spice. I get pumpkin, but I think it's just a regular pumpkin scent. I didn't really get any different take on it. I get a little bit of leaves, outdoorsy, some woodsy, rustic in there as well. But I loved it, obviously. I never smelled it before today. Jack-o'-lantern, obviously love the label, and that one looks good. So that's Jack-o'-lantern. And the other Halloween scent that everybody was going nuts about, Mystic Moon. Mystic Moon, the logo is awesome. The crows and the moon and outside, and the leaves or the tree with no leaves on it. Obviously that says fall. Mystic Moon is, I get the floral. It says floral. I can't really tell what florals are in there. It's a little exotic, like rainforest floweries, not tulips or anything in the spring for sure. But love the color. It's great. I'm excited for it. It smells different. A lot of folks online today were saying, what in the heck did I just smell? Mystic Moon. It's really hard to put into words because of how different the notes are, but I love it. I think it's kind of cologne-y, like a man's cologne a little bit, but that's Mystic Moon. So those were the two Halloween candles that I picked up. Like I said, I have Haunted Hayride, love Haunted Hayride. They still had that. I was really excited to see my Yankee Candle store so busy today. We're in Wichita, or outside of Wichita, Kansas. We just lost a Yankee Candle store. So obviously I was very excited to see that our Yankee Candle store was really, really busy. So as I said earlier, I had not smelled any of the Bonfire Nights collection. I didn't get the catalog and did not get to experience those or know what those were going to entail. So I kind of went a little crazy with the Bonfire Nights candles. Picked up 4, so I think the only one in the set that I didn't get was the pecan bites. It's pecan pie. It's pecan pie. I didn't get anything else. It's good. It's a good smell. I mean, it smelled good, but it was pecan pie. So the others, though, I think did really well with being pretty complex. The first one, Bonfire Nights, warm and cozy. Looks like a couple having some fun on the bonfire there. I get white amber. I think there's a lot of white amber I don't know officially. Like, I'm not a pro. I don't read the notes either, what's in there. I just kind of wing it, because sometimes what they smell like, I can hopefully describe it a little better in my head than I'm not as flowery, and my vocab just as a candle guy is not as great as some of you guys others out there. But this one's a little cologne based too. That's what I get, you know, which maybe you're outside. But the warm and cozy, there's a little bit of the cashmere, I think, too. The cashmere candle from last year, there's a little bit of that in there as well. But I enjoyed it. I got it. Obviously, like I said, the Bonfire Nights collection, I was very excited about. I think they did a very good job with it. We got whipped pumpkin spice. So I very rarely get the food-based candles. I just don't. I like the candles that smell like things. I like kitchen spice, some of those that are kind of food or bakery based, but I usually stay away from the food based ones. But this thing is awesome. It's got heavy, like it's a cream. You get the cream, which on the label there's whipped cream on the latte, or the PSL, if you will, and it says whipped, and you almost get that. You smell the whipped cream. Obviously pumpkin. I get cinnamon. I get nutmeg. I'm hitting about everything that's in this one. But the coolest thing is it smells warm. Like, you know how cider or hot cocoa or a pumpkin spice latte, like when it's warm, it just puts off just a little different note, and they nailed that with this one. It smells like you're enjoying it outside. There's an outdoorsy note there, and that's awesome. So that's Bonfire Nights. Well, hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
This is my buddy Zach, and my firstborn son and the heir to my throne, and he's obviously decked out for Halloween. Picked up some Halloween pajamas today, and he's getting ready to go to bed. So you just want to say hi?
Hi.
What candle are you most excited about?
Probably the Jacko Lantern.
Jacko Lantern.
I thought that smelled good.
Yeah. What's it smell like to you?
It smells more like sweet than a pumpkin.
You got more sweet out of that? All right.
Yeah. I thought it was more sweet.
More sweet?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, bud. Good night. Okay, so we did whipped pumpkin spice right there. We've done whipped pumpkin spice and Bonfire Nights. The night under the stars, Bonfire Nights, Night Under the Stars, I absolutely love. This reminds me a lot of Midsummer's Night, one of my favorite Yankee candles that I buy all year round, burn it all year round. Doesn't really matter what season that thing, I purchase a lot of those. I got that in there. I get the outdoorsy, a little bit of pine. Those outdoor notes are definitely in there, and a little. I keep saying cologne, which isn't really even a word, but they just all smell like a man's cologne or a musky. Maybe that's they all kind of have that musk, earthy tones to it. But this one's good too. Night Under the Stars. I love that. That label is amazing. That's another thing with the Bonfire Nights. The labels are great. And they're bigger. Obviously not the keyhole labels, so I was excited about that. Last but not least, this, which by the way, my favorite all-time Yankee candle is Autumn in the Park, which it has a lot of apple tones, but sometimes they say that scent is mostly tied. It is the most tied scent to memory, and I completely believe that. I could smell the carpet when I went to kindergarten for the first time because my school was brand new. If they ever made that candle, I'd buy it. But Autumn in the Park for me just reminds me of a time when my wife and I took the kids to a park here in town, and it has 100-year oak trees, and it was the first cold front that was coming through, and leaves were falling. It was probably 50, 60 degrees, and it just screamed autumn. Obviously, it didn't smell like apple or anything about the candle, but that candle I could burn all the time. I burn numerous ones of those every fall. Love it. This one, though, crisp Campfire apples in the Bonfire Nights crisp Campfire apples is probably my favorite candle, my favorite new candle of the fall, for sure. This thing smells like Mom's apple crisp, but you eat it outside while camping. I get the campfire in here. They do a really good job with the wood, the burning wood. It smells like a smoldering campfire, and you're eating apple crisp. Something else that I noticed about this one is, you know how certain fruits smell differently once they caramelize and once they start to break down. They smell differently than when they're raw or they're just starting to cook. That's what they captured that, man. It's a caramelizing apple. Once it's cooked down into reduction, obviously it's in a skillet over a campfire. They freaking nailed that thing. This candle is awesome. This was the first one I picked up, and I was like, wow, if they all smell like this is great. Because the notes and the different everything, it just pulls out. So that is the Bonfire Nights collection and my trip to the Yankee Candles for their Halloween and fall kickoff today. Hopefully you guys got out there. If not, hopefully you do soon. I did talk to the store, and they said a lot of them, they were a little worried about when they would get it back. Because their supply chain's a little wonky, and they were almost sold out of everything. So I got lucky. Hopefully you do too. Enjoy the rest of the month of August, and September is coming, and we're going to be here really quickly, guys, and then we slide into the fun stuff. Thanks a lot. Hope you check out my other videos as they come on. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll go from there. Thanks.